Get your popcorn, your soda, and grab a seat because it is time to begin the NLDS in Los Angeles, California at Dodger Stadium. The Dodgers will play host to our Colorado Rockies in this NLDS. The top two teams in the NL West division facing each other here in this division series after the Rockies were able to defeat the Padres in the wild card game. Here is Walker Buehler, a 16-8 record with a 2.98 ERA and just a 1 whip, 194 strikeouts on his season. We will begin against Tim Anderson. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. Thank you guys for your support on this series, and Anderson is thrown out at first base for the first out of the game. Here's Chris Bryant up the plate. He goes down on the high heat. Four-seam fastball, 95 miles an hour. He just couldn't catch up. Here's the third hitter, Pete Alonso, coming up, and he drives one into center field. And that one's going to end up in right center field, up against the wall, but it is caught at the warning track by Mookie Betts. What a play. And it was Marquez who will be taking the mound for the Colorado Rockies today. 14-7, 3.14 ERA. He'll try to do what John Means did in the wild card game and pick up a win. Unfortunately, he walks the first batter, leadoff hitter Mookie Betts, and that'll bring up Jean Segura. Here in this first inning, Segura hits a slow ground ball over to Tim Anderson. Anderson's just going to take the easy out at first base and allow Mookie Betts to get over to second. Here's Freddie Freeman up at the plate, and this one is headed deep into right field, and at the wall is Zach Veen making a wonderful grab. However, Mookie Betts will move up to third base and put the leading runner 90 feet away for Will Smith to be at the plate, and he will actually take a walk on a knuckle curve that's too low. So Cody Bellinger up at the plate. Bellinger takes one into left field. Chris Bryant's got a long way to run, and he's not going to get there. That is a foul ball. So Bellinger still up at the plate. Here's Sam Hilliard out in center field. He's going to range over, and he's going to make the grab to end the first inning. So first inning of ball and scoreless. We go into the top of the second. It's Salvador Perez, and he drives one out to left field. Salvi Perez, that one's shy of the warning track. And it is going to be caught for out number one. Easy four batters for Walker Buehler. Here's the fifth one. Sam Hilliard. He's going to barely dribble this one. And Walker Buehler trying to make an athletic play. He's not able to do it. And Hilliard is safe at first base. An infield single. Here's J.D. Martinez. He goes down swinging on the slider away. Second strikeout of the day for Walker Buehler, and Zach Veen up at the plate. Zach Veen hits this one good. A slider low, and that one is heading out of here, and it will go into the Rocky bullpen. It is gone. Two-run shot for the rookie Zach Veen. 380 feet for him. And that is going to give the Colorado Rockies a 2-0 lead here on the road at Dodger Stadium. That is big. Remember, he hit a home run in his first day, an opening day. And here he is in the playoffs in the NLDS getting the job done. This one's lifted out to center field by Ryan Mcmahon and caught to get through the middle of the second. Marquez up against Edwin Rios now. This one's dribbled on to McMahon. McMahon will throw it onto first base for out number one here in the bottom of the second inning. 32 pitches from Marquez already. Here's Nick Solak up at the plate, and that one was very close to being a strike. They're going to call that a ball, and he will take his base at first for Gavin Lux, and Lux will lift this thing into left field. Chris Bryant is underneath it, and he will make the grab for out number two as that one's thrown into second base. So the next batter, Yorbit Vivas, comes up at the plate, and he will lift one into center field on a 3-2 pitch. And that one is easily catchable for Sam Hilliard and done to end the second inning. We go to the top of the third. Garrett Hampson goes down on a slider away for out number one. Third strikeout of the day for Buehler. Here's Tim Anderson at the plate. And Anderson's going to dribble one onto short. He's going to try to beat it out, and he is going to be barely thrown out at first base for out number two. Here's Chris Bryant up at the plate, and he lifts one into center field. And that one is going to be caught to get through the middle of the third inning. So we go bottom three. Mookie Betts leading off, and Mookie gives one a ride to left. Chris Bryant's trying to make a play, and he can't. It is too far gone out of the park. Mookie Betts with a solo shot 390 feet on a 101.5 exit velocity. That home run right there will give the Dodgers a chance as they cut this lead in half 2-1. It is still early in this ball game. Anything can happen here at Dodger Stadium. Now Jean Segura up at the plate here against Marquez in this bottom half of the third. This one's lifted out to right field. It is Zach Veen making the catch for out number 1. So after Mookie Betts leads off with a homer, this one is a base knock, and that one's into right field for a single. And that is going to bring up Will Smith after Freddie Freeman gets a single. There's a strike, and that's strike 3 on Will Smith. Second out of the inning. Here's Cody Bellinger. He strikes out as well. That'll get through the end of the third inning. A 2-1 game. Both teams have 2 hits. We'll be back right after this. Here's Pete Alonso to lead off the top half of the fourth, and he will strike out. Walker Buehler has been getting Rocky hitters out all day today. That's strikeout number 4 for him. Here's Salvador Perez at the plate, and Perez goes down swinging with the knuckle curve. 5th strikeout of the day for Walker Buehler. Here's J.D. Martinez on deck. Here's Sam Hilliard, and he will take a walk. So we will see J.D. Martinez in this inning. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Remember, he was one of the heroes in the wild card game, and he will hit one onto short. And there's a fielder's choice to get through the middle of the 4th inning. So we go to the bottom of the 4th. Edwin Rios goes down swinging. This is a true pitcher's duel right here. 2 long balls. The difference, one was a 2-run home run. Nick Solak, this one is lifted into right field. Zach Veen easily getting under it. He is looking to improve his fielding stats, and there we go. Nice play. Zach Veen's got to become a better fielder. He'll be a nice little 4 or 5 tool player. There's a ground ball to Tim Anderson, and he will throw him out to end the 4th inning. Zach Veen comes up at the top of the 5th. He strikes out. He loved that high heater. He went chasing for it, and it is Walker Buehler's 6th strikeout of the game. Here's Ryan McMahon, 129 hits in 2003, and he will hit this one up the middle, and that is going to be thrown out for out number 2. Here's Garrett Hampson up the plate. 0 for 1 thus far, and this one is going to get down into center field for a base hit. A really fast runner on the base paths now. Can the Rockies do anything with it? Tim Anderson's going to rock this thing out to left field, but it's caught. What a run and grab out there in left. Yorbit Vivas up at the plate to lead off for the Dodgers. He gets this one down in front of Chris Bryant for a base hit. So, leadoff man on for the Dodgers for Mookie Betts, who actually will allow his teammate to get a steal. And now he will rock one into left field, and this one's going to easily be caught by Chris Bryant, who easily tracks it and gets under it. No tag-up attempt by Yorbit Vivas. So here is Jean Segura, and he grounds this one onto third. McMahon's going to throw it onto first for out number 2. That is going to bring us to Freddie Freeman, and Freeman's going to rock this thing into left field. That's going to get into the gap. It's going to go all the way up against the wall, and that is going to bring home 1 for the Dodgers. They tie this game at 2 off of a big hit right there by Freddie Freeman. He is loving it. Here's Will Smith with 2 away. He lifts one into center, trying to bring Freddie Freeman home, and he's not going to be able to. So the 5th inning is done. We're tied at 2. We go to the 6th. Chris Bryant going to hit this thing into left center field, and that is easily grabbed for out number 1. Walker Buehler doing a decent job since giving up that 2-run shot to Zach Veen. Here's Pete Alonso. He goes down swinging on the slider. That one hit the zone, though. That was a strike either way. 7th for Walker Buehler. Here's Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 2 on the day. We need him to do something. Big pickup at the deadline, but that is not going to be it as he gets out in left field. So we go to the bottom of the 6th, and Tim Anderson makes a nice little move to make that catch in the shift. German Marquez, just about 100 pitches. Here's Edwin Rios. Rios takes this thing deep to left field. You might think about taking German Marquez out here. That's an easy double over Chris Bryant's head. It's a 1-out double for the Dodgers, and they're going to leave Marquez in for now. Nick Solak going to be out in foul territory as long as Salvi Perez makes the grab, and he does. 2 away. So let's see if German Marquez can get out of this. Gavin Lux is going to lift this one to center field. Sam Hilliard on the track, and he will make it. So there is the catch, and we are through 6 innings here at Dodger Stadium. Dodgers got 2 runs on 5 hits. Colorado 2 runs on 3. We'll be back. And we are back for the top of the 7th. It is Sam Hilliard, and this one is hit down the first base line, and he will easily be taken care of by Freddie Freeman. Nice diving stop. Really nice play by Freddie, and that is going to bring up J.D. Martinez. He's 0-for-2 today, and he goes down on the slider away. Walker Buehler just having great success, striking out 8 Colorado batters. Here's Zach Veen, though. He has the home run earlier, and this one is lifted out to center field and way too high. That is going to get caught, and we're going to go to the bottom half of the 7th inning. Yorbeat Vivas up again leading off, and this one is into the glove of Ryan McMahon. What a snag. Marquez is gone for 114 pitches, and this one is lifted out to center. It's Sam Hilliard, and he runs on, and he makes the grab. There was a mound visit, but Marquez shook it off. Here is Gene Segura, and that's hit up the middle. A base hit. Sam Hilliard will get it gloved, but it is a base hit with 2 outs. Freddie Freeman with a chance to bring that in, and he is going to lift it over to Chris Bryant. So Marquez gets through 7 despite the crazy amount of pitches that he has thrown. And the Dodgers are going to make a change. Walker Buehler's out for Phil Bickford. 2.97 ERA and a 1.08 whip on his regular season. Here's Ryan McMahon at the plate. McMahon takes this thing out to left, and that is over the head and into the stands for an automatic double. Ryan McMahon puts himself on second. Garrett Hampson, wild pitch here. McMahon's going to take third base. Leading run 90 feet away in the top of the 8th against the bitter division rivals in the NLDS. Here's a big hit into center field by Hampson. That is going to be caught, but the tag-up attempt is trying here, and at the plate and not in time. Ryan McMahon will score, and the Colorado Rockies lead it 3-2. Here's Tim Anderson at the plate. He lifts this one into center field. This one's going back, and it will be caught as it's a lazy fly ball for out number 2. So we stay here in the top of the 8th with 2 outs against Phil Bickford. It's Chris Bryant at the plate, and that slider away has gotten this team all day long. That is going to get us to the bottom half of the 8th inning. We'll see what the Dodgers can do down 1 run. Jose Alvarado is called upon. 6-3 record, but a 4.27 ERA and a 1.34 whip. Not exactly the best. Here is a hit right against the shift. What a brilliant hit down the right field line. Zach Veen, long run to get there. He finally does, but this is going to be a triple, and a leadoff triple at that. A lot to get out of. Here's Edwin Rios. This one hit over to Hampson, and it's a double play ball. 2 gone. But Cody Bellinger scores. It's a tie game at 3. Here's Solak. He hits this thing out into right, and it is lined right into the glove of Zach Veen. To the 9th we go. Pete Alonso to lead off in the top of the 9th. That slider away. Again, another victim on it. Second strikeout for Phil Bickford, who stays in the game. Salvador Perez now grounding this one over to short. Long throw to first, but they will get the slow Salvador Perez for out number 2. So 1 out remaining here in the top of the 9th. It's J.D. Martinez grounded down the third base line and thrown upon to first base. For the final out of the top half. Here we go to the bottom half of the 9th. Gavin Lux lifting one to center field. Sam Hilliard has time and should be able to make that grab for out number 1, and he does. Dodgers looking to take this game, steal this game away, as they never truly had the lead. Here out to Chris Bryant. There is out number 2. 1 out away from going to extras. There's Mookie Betts. He'll take a walk on a pitch that was just outside the zone. Here's Gene Segura now. Can he be the hero for the Dodgers? He hits this one out to right field. It is going back. Zach Veen is on a long run towards it, and he will make the play. We are going to extra innings. Again, it would not be an FG Rockies video without extra innings, and you still get it even here where there's just 1 game of highlights. We're tied at 3. We'll be back. Jeffrey Springs called upon to pitch in the top half of the 10th inning. 3.14 ERA and a 1.21 whip in his 45 appearances this season. Here's Zach Veen up at the plate. Already a little bit of a hero, hitting a 2-run bomb earlier, but this time a ground ball out to second base, and he's out of here. So that's out number 1. Ryan McMahon coming up to the plate on a 3-2 count. He's going to get a base hit, so that gives them at least somebody on the base paths to work with. Ryan McMahon is on there. This one is going to be a lazy fly ball, and that's in foul territory, and it is caught for out number 2. Not in good shape there. Here's Tim Anderson up the plate now, and Anderson's going to rock this thing out to left center field. It is going back, and it is on the warning track and caught as we get through the top of the 10th. Going to the bottom of the 10th, Kirby Yates is the man called upon for the Colorado Rockies. Only a .85 whip and 1.24 ERA in his 48 games. He has been great. 7 of 10 save opportunities in the regular season as well. This one's dribbled on to Tim Anderson in the shift, and that is thrown on to first for out number 1. So good defense there for Colorado. Here's Will Smith up at the plate, and he goes down swinging on the high inside heater. 96 miles an hour. Here's Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 3 on the day, and that splitter is just outside the zone. Bellinger will be on first base. So Edwin Rios up at the plate, and Rios grounded over to Anderson. This one is thrown on to first base, and that will end the 10th inning. We go to the 11th here at Dodger Stadium, and Jimmy Nelson is going to pitch it for L.A. 4.28 ERA, 1.5 whip in 40 games. That's not exactly great numbers. We'll see what he has to offer L.A. and the pitching staff. Here's Chris Bryant, and he technically goes down swinging, and he is thrown out at first base. So the old strikeout and confirm the out at first base. Here is Pete Alonso, and that is ripped. Pete Alonso is going to be the hero today if the Rockies win this game. Pete Alonso rips one out to left field, 437 feet, and the entire Rockies bench is going mad. Pete Alonso. And that is what they wanted him to do when they signed him in the offseason. He was signed for big moments like this. So Salvador Perez comes up, and he'll draw a walk on a pitch way out of the zone from Jimmy Nelson. So that puts one on with one away for Sam Hilliard, who lifts this one way too high out to left field. And that one is going to be caught, not quite at the warning track, so not quite a near cheap home run. There's J.D. Martinez going down swinging. And it'll be up to Edwin Diaz, who has been 44 out of 45 on save opportunities this year. A 5-2 record. He's been a great pitcher, one reliever of the year. And there is a ground ball over to Garrett Hampson for out number 1. The Rockies are 2 outs away from a Game 1 victory. It's Gavin Lux. Garrett Hampson lays out for a catch and a throw on to first, but he's safe. Gavin Lux is barely safe. Your beat Vivas hits this one out to left field. Chris Bryant will get underneath it. And that is out number 2, 3-2 count. And he lifts it to left. Here's Mookie Betts. That one was a strike, but they do steal a base with Gavin Lux. He's going to be on second with 2 away. Mookie Betts still at the plate. Could be a hero, but he goes down swinging. Mookie's upset, visibly upset. And the Colorado Rockies take game number 1 on the road in L.A. 4-3 in 11 innings. Mookie Betts hit a home run. Zach Veen hit the home run, but where is Pete Alonso's due? There it is. He was 1 for 5 all day, but that solo shot won Colorado the ball game. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Are you ready for game number 2? Make sure you go ahead and check out links to the Discord and the Twitch in the description below. We have a great time on both platforms. Hopefully you'll be a bigger part of the community and consider joining. And very special thank yous to Kaz Cray Gaming, Rigoberto Ramirez, Raider Bear Comics, Christian Horn, Derek Vance, TNJ, Vita Productions, and a special thank you to franchise quarterback T-Clink24. Love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.